In this module, we are going to talk about HLOOKUP. Here, H means horizontal lookup. It's very similar to VLOOKUP, but the arrangement of the table is different. You will find here that you will get a transposed table. So in VLOOKUP, if the table was vertical, that means all the columns were vertically aligned. Here you will find in HLOOKUP, the columns are horizontal. And that is why the name HLOOKUP has come in. Now, sometimes your data are, the list of your employee or whatever is actually stored like this, where your column heading is actually in the row. So it's more of a row heading. And your data is stored in the as column. So if this is the arrangement of your rows and columns in your data, then how are you going to search for records? In that case, you have something called as HLOOKUP. Now, HLOOKUP takes the same number of parameters which VLOOKUP takes, only that the arrangement is different. And the H actually means horizontal. So lookup value is the value to search. Table array is there. Now here the value to be searched is not in the first column. It is rather in the first row. So the range that looks the lookup table, that's this table. And now you don't need to give the column index. You have to give the row index. So you have to say which row value you want to get. Okay. And the range you look up is the same as that of VLOOKUP, that is false for exact match and true for approximate match. So mostly, if you look, it's just a replica of your VLOOKUP, except the fact that the tables is arranged in a transposed manner. So let's see how it works. So it's very simple. As you can see here, what I'll do is I'll give this table a name. I'll select the entire thing and say H data and say enter. Now that is my table, right? So let's see. I'm saying last name is equal to HLOOKUP. That's my lookup value, which I'm going to find in this row. And that is, I'll give a function F4. And the table array is function F3 and H data. Or you can just type H data here, or you can just say H data. Row which you want to find out, the second. This is the first row, this is the second row index. So I want to find the last one. And it should be exact match. And say enter. Now it's giving NA because I haven't given any employee ID. So suppose I give 19908, 19908. So it gives me Hing. So I'll drag this, make this third row. This is the fourth row, and this is the fifth row. It's as simple as that, right? And again, we can make that a list. So we'll go to the data, we'll go to the data validation, find out the list, source. Is this is source? And say OK. So now what we'll do is we'll select this and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can see your data changing very coolly. Now you can match this from here and you can see. So we have actually done a lookup on a horizontally aligned table. So that's the difference between HLOOKUP and VLOOKUP. So normally we would get tables in this manner, but somehow if the data is in this manner, you don't need to transpose it in that and then do a VLOOKUP. You can just keep it as it is and do a HLOOKUP on this list.